What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. As you know, earnings for Workhorse came out today, so we're going over what happened with the stock and exactly what they reported in their earnings. So let's get into it. So first thing, if we check out the stock price, you can see just today they started out around $17, and then after earnings came out they dropped almost all the way past $15 here. They hit a low of $15.03. They kind of bounced back a little and now they're around $15.50. But why exactly did this happen? That's what we're going over in this video. So as you can see in this article, it says why Workhorse Group stock is trading lower today, and this is because earnings came out. Their reported quarterly earnings are $92,000, just under $92,000, where the estimate was $270,000, so they missed that by quite a bit. And for anybody who's not sure what Workhorse does, they basically design medium-duty trucks with electric powertrains. So they're basically an all-electric vehicle for delivering packages, much like your classic UPS or FedEx truck. And you can see they're down 3.5% just today after earnings came out. There was a lot of hype leading up to earnings, but they didn't quite hit their mark. Even though they didn't quite hit their mark for earnings, not everything is terrible, because they officially began production and they've delivered 3 C-Series electric step vans, which is a step in the right direction because up till now they hadn't produced any vehicles yet. They also reaffirmed that they're going to be delivering between 300 and 400 vehicles by the end of 2020. So that's pretty good news. They also became the first and only medium-duty battery electric vehicle to receive approval from both the EPA as well as the California Air Resources Board. This basically allows them to sell vehicles in all 50 states. Also recently in August, Lordstown Motors entered into a business combination agreement with Diamond Peak Holdings Corporation, and they're basically a special purpose acquisition company, or a SPAC for short. This didn't happen just today, but this happened in August, and it will lead to Lordstown Motor becoming a publicly listed company on the NASDAQ, and they'll have the ticker symbol RIDE, or RIDE for short. But now let's check out some of the earnings for Workhorse. So in the second quarter of 2020, they earned $92,000, and the estimate was $270,000. But this, when you compare it to the second quarter of 2019, is quite big improvement, because in the second quarter of 2019, they only made $5,500. As well as the cost of goods increased to $1.5 million, where it was previously $930,000 in 2019. They still grossed a loss of $1.4 million, which is up from $924 million in 2019, but they're still moving in the right direction because they're increasing their numbers and their sales. So their total loss is now at $131 million, where it was previously $20 million. So right now, the numbers aren't looking great, but if they can secure any part of this USPS contract, obviously their numbers are going to increase because they'll have more money to spread amongst their business and increase revenue as well as sales, increase production, and everything that goes along with that. Their total assets also increased. As of June 30th, they're now at $55 million in total assets, where it was previously $50 million. And they also have $26 million in cash or cash equivalents right now, which is also an increase from $23 million previously. So in my opinion, I think Workhorse is kind of a stock that people wouldn't really have on their radar unless it was for this USPS contract, because the contract is worth somewhere around $6 billion, and even if they could get just a portion of that, that would really boost their numbers, and it could get them out of the debt that they have collected and also help boost production numbers. I think Workhorse definitely has a chance at getting a good portion of this USPS contract, because as of right now, I think they're still the only electric vehicle in the runnings of the last few that are left for the contract. So even if they get just a slight portion of it, they're going to hit their goals for sure of producing these vehicles. Like right now, their current goal is to produce between 300 and 400 of these trucks by the end of the year. And if they get just a slight portion of this contract, they're going to easily hit these goals. As well as leading into next year, they're going to produce vastly more trucks. So this is really all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to kind of go over some of the numbers and show you guys how they're doing and how they reported for earnings this quarter. For me personally, I'm very bullish on Workhorse right now. I think there's a lot of potential there for the future, especially if they can secure any part of this USPS contract, even just a small portion of it. That could definitely go a long way for Workhorse. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Are you buying any Workhorse, or do you have any Workhorse right now? Also, let me know of any other companies you guys want me to cover. I mean, I make these videos for you guys, so if you have a specific company you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. and I'll make sure to cover that company. And the last thing I just wanted to mention is if you guys haven't signed up for Webull, I know you guys have probably heard this over and over, but it's basically free money if you deposit $100. You get 2 free stocks, and one of them is valued up to $1,400. So don't miss out on this opportunity to get some free money from Webull. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye.